What's up? I just want to take a couple minutes today to explain what type of diet I'm on, and that is called the Leangains diet. It's used for either cutting or bulking. I personally use the cut on it. Bulking seems a lot harder, but I'll just give you all that breakdown once we go through it. I quickly wrote it onto a napkin just to explain, so just bear with me, okay? Thanks. So basically, what I'm on is Leangains diet. It's used for either a cut or bulk. Generally, it's a lot harder with the bulk, but it's not impossible. But if you're able to succeed with it in a bulk, you're actually going to gain a lot of muscle, a lot of strength, and very minimal fat gain, or essentially in real people terms, none. Okay, so I've used a cut. I'm a little more familiar with it, so I'm actually going to just give you a breakdown for that really quickly. So basically, the main goal of the cut or the diet is to lose weight, and to lose weight, you have to eat the allowed calories. Okay, so basically, what you do is you find out your total daily expenditure. For me, it was 2,300 calories. 2,300 calories, right? So if I eat 2,300 calories a day, I won't gain, I won't lose weight, I'll maintain that, right? So if I eat more than 2,300, I'll gain weight. If I eat less, I'll lose weight, okay? So what this diet says is to eat plus 10% of your maintenance on days that you work out, or in other words, on days, and days you don't work out, you eat minus 35%. So I did my math. Mine came out to about 2,300 on my maintenance. So plus 10 was 2,500 calories, minus 35 was 1,515. So about 1,000 calories difference. Okay. So now on typical diets, your typical diets, they tell you eat every 2 or 3 hours, 6 meals a day. But that's generally really difficult with, let's say you're on an off day for 1,500 calories. So that's like what, 250 calories a day? That's like a little salad with like a lot of protein, right? And essentially when you go out, or if you're in a work schedule, whatever it is, it's hard to have 6 meals a day. Nonetheless, doing 250 calories with like a lot of protein. So, I mean, when you go out for a salad, you'll get like maybe like very little, tuna on it and versus lettuce, or even if you get a burger, like it's mostly carbs and fat rather than protein. So you're always getting more carbs and fat than protein. So with this diet, this Leangains diet, what they introduced is an eating protocol or an appetite control called intermittent fasting, right? So basically, you have an 8-hour window to eat all 8-hour window to eat all your calories for the day. Let's just work with this number right now, because this is like you can kind of do 15 is kind of low, and that's hard to do. You know what I mean? So in 8 hours, so you can either with a typical diet you can eat that. This is like where this diet starts, from this 8-hour window, right? So 15, right? You can either eat that in 6 meals a day, 10 meals a day, whatever. That's over a 16-hour period, because they're assuming that you're sleeping for 8 hours. So, I mean, again, in a day, there's 24 hours, right? 24 hours. Let's say you're sleeping 8. That's 16 you're awake, right? And out of that 16, you're only eating 8 hours. So that means and then you can shift this 8-hour window throughout your day. So, like, you can shift it to a different block. For me, I would do it from 2 to 10, 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. Some people might do it from 9 to 5, like whatever it is, like you can shift it around. So this is where that diet begins. All right, so in an 8-hour window, I have to get these 15 calories. And I can do that with eating 1 meal, 2 meals, 3 meals, or 10 meals, but you don't have to, do 6 meals. There's no, science behind it. So let me give you the pros and cons. Pros, you feel full and you eat more, or rather, if you eat more, you feel full. What that means is basically in 8 hours, let's say if you only do 2 meals to meet your 15, 2 meals are probably going to be huge meals, probably like 750 calories, 800 calories a meal. So that's like a shitload of whatever salad or whatever, like a burger or whatever it is. So you're eating more and you feel full, so then you'll be full for longer. So that makes it an easier diet, and there's also room to cheat. Let's say there's days where you have 2,500 calories allowed, right? You only had, it was a long day, you didn't get to really eat, you only had like 300 calories. Boom, you can have Sonic, 1,500 calories. So, just whatever. You have a little room to cheat. It makes real life living with real life easier, right? Okay, now cons. Whoops. 8-hour window. Motherfucker. All right, 8-hour window. And it, so that, I mean, that's both a pro and a con. But cons, like, it sucks, you know what I mean? Hard to eat those calories in 8 hours, especially if you're doing a bulk. If you do a bulk, it's hard. Like, let's say you have to eat 5,000 calories, hard to do in 8 hours. You know what I mean? So then the 6 meals, every 3 hours is fine. Okay, quickly, running a little behind time. Workout, right? These are little consistent things that you must do. This is just the diet. Now comes into other aspects into the play. The workout, right? That's the number one. That'll help you really lose the fat. This is just how you're supposed to eat. All right, so they prefer you do it fasted and with BCAAs to help you train fasted, amino acids, which means it's like, it prevents, it gives you like energy from protein and, prevents breakdown and all that good stuff. So you take that, serving of that, you work out, and then you eat most of your calories right after the workout. Post-workout, you eat most of your calories. But you don't have to. I mean, you should. It's like almost required, but not necessary. But if you do eat, you eat 3 hours after. You work out rather 3 hours after you eat. So that's whatever. There's little side things, but just the basics is you work out fasted, and I did the 5x5 Bill Starr's intermediate workout routine. Helps you gain strength. The worst thing, if you combine this workout with this diet, they work perfectly. They're like left and right hand. Like when you go in for a shake, or is it a right and a right? Oh no, it's a right and a right. Oh damn, that didn't work. So whatever, it works well. What else was I going to say? I'm just kind of worried about the time. It's throwing me off. So basically, the worst that can happen is that you lose fat and you maintain strength and maintain muscle with this diet and this workout. The best that can happen is you lose fat and you gain strength, which means you gain muscle. So worst that can happen, no fat. I mean, you lose fat and you stay the same, strength-wise, muscle-wise, and you'll still appear bigger. You know what I mean? Or you can. The best thing happens, you lose fat and you gain muscle and strength. So that's always a plus. You do have to count calories, so something like 15 or 2,000 or 3,000. It's hard. You can't do it at the top of your head. You might have an idea, but it's not exactly, and that's what throws you off, and that's how your diet screws up. So you must count calories, and for that, I use an app. Just as best as you can. I was never accurate. Just as much as you can go. And number 3, the most important, is high protein. I'm talking about if you're 1 to 2 grams of protein, 1 to 2 grams of protein per pound of body weight. Or rather, you can even do lean body mass. I'm not that crazy about it, but once I start losing more weight and my gains start stalling, then yeah. So if you're 200 pounds, 20% body fat, so I don't know, something like 180 grams to 220 a day, right? And that's the thing. So high protein, count your count your calories, work out fasted, preferably with this workout, and you eat all your calories in an 8-hour window. And that's that. And I've done it for 3 weeks, and I've hit so in 3 weeks, which I've done, I can't circle, what the hell? Whatever, fuck that. Okay, so basically, in 3 weeks, I was able to lose 8.5 pounds. It's just starting out, so it's a combination of water and some fat, but it is fat, because I do feel leaner, I do seem leaner, and my strength has gone up. I've actually hit personal records as far as strength gains go. I may not look as big just because I lost all the water. You know, that tightness in the t-shirt in certain areas like shoulders, underarms, it's kind of gone now. So that means like when I wear the same shirt, it's a little looser on the shoulder now. You know, I don't feel that boost, but I do feel overall leaner and everything. So that water's gone. It's good and bad. You know, good for myself because I'm actually losing water, losing fat, but bad because I don't look bigger. But I'll look bigger once I, you know, lose all the weight overall. So thanks for bearing with me. This is such a bad video, but I hope it was informative, and you can shit talk this diet or whatever you want, but you know it works, so I recommend it. Thanks.